Hi everybody, my name is Kelsey at Mellowstate. I am a full-time reseller and today's video is going to be a day in the life of a full-time reseller. Hopefully this will give you a glimpse into how I kind of schedule out my days. Keep in mind, every single day looks different. Like today, I'm currently sitting in the dentist parking lot. I have an appointment this morning. It's at 9 a.m. So I have about 5 minutes before I have to head in there. I have not done anything related to work before this appointment. I will start my workday afterwards. Typically, I do like to start my mornings pretty early. I'm an early riser. So I'm usually, working by between 7 and 8 o'clock. But today, it's just not going to happen because of this appointment, which is fine. But once I get back home, I'll share with you what goes on. Okay, guys, so I just got home. It's probably around 11:45 right now. I finished at the dentist office at 10:45, which means I was there for an hour and 45 minutes. My face is swollen and numb, but I am going to keep filming. Maybe I'll cover my face up a little bit. I'm going to keep filming because I really want to get this YouTube video for you up today. The day that kind of threw a wrench in my plans for today. I like getting most of my work done in the morning / afternoon so I can kind of do what I want towards the late afternoon, evening, but that's okay. Plans for today and every single day looks different as a reseller, as a business owner. Today, my priorities are photographing items because I have no items backlogged to photograph. I need to list my items, and my goal right now is to list 20 items every single day. So I need to photograph at least 20 items, which usually listing and photographing together 20 items probably will take an hour and a half to 2 hours. Perfect. And the other priority I have for today is to ship. I have a pile of Whatnot stuff. All the stuff there on that table is Whatnot show stuff from yesterday. So I have to get that out today. I do have a UPS or USPS pickup coming. So I'll just set those out on my porch and have my guy come pick them up, which is perfect. If you don't use that, I highly recommend it. It's really nice. Of course, only if you're in a safe area. We are in a good area and we have cameras all over our house. So I feel pretty comfortable doing that. But that's really the only priorities I have for today. Like I said, every day looks different as a full-time reseller. I could really work my butt off. I could do a bunch of behind the scenes work. I could go outside into the garage and organize some of the buyouts I've recently got. I could go out to my inventory space, which is behind me, and I could do an inventory audit on some of those boxes. Those are all things that are necessary to get done, but not necessarily, I don't really necessarily have to get those done today. So it's kind of just when I have time, when I feel like it. I push myself to get a lot of stuff done, but I also don't push myself to work more than 8 hours a day. Actually, I can usually finish all my stuff, all my priorities, plus extra in less than 8 hours, depending on how focused I am, which is good. Self-discipline is super important in this field. And the other thing I want to do is go for a walk because it's supposed to be pretty nice out today. It's pretty sunny. I'm so excited, but that's what I'm going to do. I did run some errands after getting done at the dentist. So like I said, it's probably 11:40 right now. I obviously need to eat. If you guys want to see my meals, let me know. I love cooking. I love nutritious meals. So if you want to see my meals, I'll probably show you some of those today. We got Chipotle last night. I just said I love cooking and love nutrition, but I did get Chipotle last night. And I split my meal into 2 meals just because it's super high calorie to eat all at once. So I split that up and I have that out upstairs and I try to take a couple bites because I haven't eaten anything today, but my mouth is just not having it. So I'm going to ship this Whatnot stuff up right now. And then I'm going to try to eat again, maybe even make myself a smoothie or something. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And Whatnot shipping doesn't take long. I'll let you know the time. I'll put the time on the screen that I start and the time I finish. And just to give you an idea of how long it takes. I will say I sold Gosh, I sold 4 totes full. Like when I started the show, all these totes were completely full and I sold out of everything. So there's a lot of items to ship out today. So I'm kind of curious to see how long it takes. I do like to audit just about every task I do because I like to know how long it takes me to do things. And I like to quicken things if I can, like to streamline the process a little bit. So yeah, I'll let you know the time it takes to do all that. I will also say I do the box method for my Whatnot show. So usually I'm standing right here for my Whatnot show. The camera is right there and then I have my light. And what I do is I have this huge work table and I just make piles for everybody. So I'm not going to like show super close-ups, but make little piles for everybody. So then when I have the packing slip, I literally just throw the stuff into a box and send it on its way. I don't do anything fancy for the shipping. Like this is a perfect example. This is a box that I would literally just close up as it is because I fold this stuff as I go and stick the label onto it and stick it outside. It goes so quick. And this is one of the ways I was able to streamline and cut down on my Whatnot shipping time. So yesterday when I had this show, I was live for about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours. And I expect the shipping to take me about 30 minutes. So all of this stuff, it was just over a $600 show. All of this stuff is going to be shipped out in hopefully 30 minutes. But again, I'll let you know. And just like that, that is how you ship, like literally, I think probably close to 100 items for a Whatnot show. I do have that pile on the table left over, a pile down here, and one top over here. I just need to get different shipping boxes for them because they are a little bit bigger, which I have upstairs. That will take about, I don't know, 5 minutes to do. But other than that, I'm done. I don't know what time it is. Hey, Google, what time is it?
It's 12:16 p.m.
12:16, and I started around 12 or 11:55. So literally takes me no time. I will say I'm focused. I have my head down. I do what I need to do as quickly as possible. And yeah, it doesn't take long if you know how to streamline your process, know how to use the area you're in. When I did this in my office, it did take a little longer because I was working with a tinier space. Now that I'm doing my Whatnot shows down here, for right now, it goes pretty quickly. So find what works for you, for your space, for your business, and you'll kill the game. Yeah. Okay, so I have one of these carts. If you don't have one of these, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting one. I got this from the TikTok shop, but I'll link one that's very similar in Amazon. It's literally amazing. I just wheel this into my house. Well, let me put these down. And I use the IKEA bags for like the actual poly mailers. I literally just wheel this on in to my house and stack all of my packages in it. I don't like making my postman carry all these separately when I can help it. So highly recommend getting one of these. It is collapsible too. You just pull up from the center, and it's like one of the best things I've ever gotten for this business. So collapsible cart. It's like a beach cart or something. Okay guys, I just brought all of my packages outside and I'm going to sit down just for a little bit to drink some water because I have not drank anything this morning outside of my coffee that I had at like 8 o'clock. And I'm going to eat some of the Chipotle bowl I was talking about. This is like a low-cal mini tortilla that's 25 calories. And then in case you wanted to know my Chipotle order, it's chicken, all 3 salsas, rice, black beans, and extra lettuce and cheese. And then I put my own sour cream on at home. And yeah, it was like 700 calories and I split it up to 2 meals. Love it. So I'm going to just hang out for I'll probably eat for like 20 minutes and then I'm going to go straight into shipping my other orders, like my Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari orders. I have to print the labels and pull this stuff and ship them. Doesn't take very long. Typically, I don't think I have too many orders going out today, but I will show you some of the items that I did sell and that I'm going to be shipping out once I'm finished this. And after shipping, we're going to move on to photography, which I do literally right behind me. I'll give you a little tour of how I photograph because I get so many questions on my photographing setup, and it's very simple. Very different than what I used to have when I lived with my parents. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a little break right now. I know I have barely done any work today, but I need to eat. I haven't eaten breakfast. So this is gonna be my really late breakfast slash lunch. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited. Yummy. Picking orders. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through a few things. I'm gonna pick the orders. I do write on the back of the label or in the SKU section what SKU it's in, so I can find them back here. A lot of people ask that. If you haven't watched my inventory audit video, I highly recommend you do so because I explain my entire inventory system. Okay, quick little what's sold real quick. This is a a 3-piece bundle that's sold on Poshmark. The brand is Linen Fox. They are linen pants. I bought each of them for $9.50 a piece. They were listed for 4 days each because I listed them all at once. And they sold in a bundle for $85, which was about $15 off from what I had them listed for. But still a really quick sale for 3 items that didn't have like the most amazing comps, but they were 100% linen. They were a great style, and I took the chance on them mainly because I found them next to a lot of different design or just really high quality pieces. So I figured these were high quality too. And again, although they did not have the best comps or the best sell-through rate, these sold so quickly and I had so much different interest on them. I think I had 4 people asking me for measurements and stuff. So Linen Fox, if you haven't heard of this brand, I think it's out of Europe or something, so maybe that's why people are like currently seeking after them. This Instamax 300 I picked up from an estate sale. It sold in 15 minutes for my full asking price of $300. I also picked up this Abercrombie & Fitch cologne from that same estate sale. I picked it up for $1, didn't check comps. It sold same day for $18.99, I believe. And then let's see, this is a J. McLaughlin cashmere top. I'm not going to open it up. I want it to stay protected. It's a new tie cashmere top by J. McLaughlin, sold for $40 in 3 days. And this is also a J. McLaughlin top. This is the Jamie sweater. I sell these all the time consistently. One of my best-selling items by J. McLaughlin. This sold on an offer. I sent a 10% off discount over on eBay. This sold for $40.50. I think this was listed for, 21 days. So those are my sales from yesterday afternoon till today. Okay, guys, so I just finished eating lunch and now I'm going to photograph. I also shipped some of my packages. So what I do is I have, for lighting, I have obviously a window, which is great to have near your photographing station. And then I have this hook on the wall, which I picked up from Lowe's. It was about $10. I do have this table as well that I do hard goods and shoes on. This is going to go eventually. I'm not going to keep this, but it works for now. Anyway, as far as lighting, I have this light fixture here, which I can switch to daylight. Hey, Google, studio to daylight. There you go. So that's nice. And then I also have these recessed lightings that Dan put in for me that I can turn on. And it really brightens up the room. You can see it's pretty bright in here. And this is where I do all my photographs, just on this plain wall in square mode. So I have all this stuff here. This is everything that's to be photographed. Nothing's been done with this. This is like fresh thrift trips and estate hauls and all that good stuff. So I'm going to pull 20 items from this randomly, get them photographed, put them into a inventory bag, which I keep over in my closet. This is where I keep a lot of my shipping supplies and my SKU bags, which is how I currently do my inventory system. I just have a bunch of these bags with different SKU numbers on them. Again, if you want to see the whole breakdown of my inventory system, I highly recommend you go and watch my inventory audit video. But I'll photograph and put them into their SKU number and then put them outside where I was just filming in their boxes that they go to. After I'm done photographing, I think I'm going to go for a walk and then I'll get to listing. Okay, seriously, guys, there are tasks that I don't want to do. And I'm filming this, even though I just got off saying that I was going to photograph 20 items and then go for a walk. I'm filming this not to be negative, but to show you the reality of how you have to be so disciplined to do this work. Because what I really want to do is head outside. It's so sunny and so nice. And I want to go for a walk, and then I want to get back and I want to just sit and watch TV shows or walk on my treadmill or literally do anything else but photograph right now. I don't care about listing. I'll list all day long. I just don't want to photograph. This is a reality of reselling. If you want to make money, you have to do things you don't want to do. So I just thought I'd come on and put this little clip in here that I am going to just push myself to get this done and give you a few little tips on how to get over that hump of not wanting to do the work that you know you have to do. First things first is headphones always help me stay focused. They just like block out everything else. So definitely get yourself a pair of headphones. I'll have these linked in my Amazon storefront, but headphones, music. I don't really like watching TV shows when I'm not in the mood to work because I'll just distract myself with them and sit down and end up watching a whole episode and not actually get any work done. So music's my go-to. And another thing is just to put on a timer, even if it's like 30-minute timer, 20-minute timer, even a 10-minute timer if you're struggling that much with staying focused, and work the entire time that timer is counting down, and then give yourself like a 5-minute break and then put on another timer. I'm gonna put on a 30-minute timer because we can do anything for 30 minutes. And I'm gonna get this photographing done. And then when I'm done, like I said, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna take a little break. I don't know why today, it's so funny today, the day I'm making like a day in the life video, I don't feel like working. And that's just how it goes. And then tomorrow will be like the most productive day ever. But it ebbs and flows as a business owner, as a self-employed person. So let me know how you overcome not wanting to work, or I don't know, distractions that may come about in the day. I would really appreciate tips because sometimes I do get in these grooves where it's just not easy. It's definitely not easy. Again, I'm so grateful for this job. I love my job, but this is a reality and I wanted to share that. Even myself, somebody who puts like their whole reselling business on the internet, still struggles to sometimes enjoy every part of reselling. Guys, I am on my walk that I've been waiting for all day. I usually walk for about 45 minutes and I just got out here. So I'm gonna get some steps in. I finished my photographing and it's so silly because it literally took me 30 minutes to do what I needed to do. And now I can move on to listing, which I don't mind doing at all. So I'm going to do my walk, go home, do my listing. I'm gonna pull up my treadmill and continue to stay in motion. And it usually takes an hour to get done my 20 listings for the day, which is great. And after that, I'm just gonna do little things around the house, not necessarily reselling like related. It's just cleaning up stuff from like my whatnot show, cleaning up things that need to get listed, just random housework. And then I'm gonna call it for the day because I'm feeling unmotivated and I don't want to burn myself out. There is a difference between burnout and being lazy. I don't think I'm being lazy. I got what I needed to do done and I'm going to continue to do housework and stuff like this afternoon. But I obviously am not in the mood to be doing the extra steps today, which is fine. I am okay with allowing myself to feel these days out fully when I have them. I don't know when they're gonna happen. Maybe it's just because I went to the dentist and used a few hours of my day. I don't know. But I'm gonna walk, stay in motion. I am gonna continue to do things, but maybe this isn't the best day in the life to show you, but it's certainly a realistic one. So hopefully you learned something from this short and sweet little YouTube video right here for you. If you have any questions about anything you saw. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. feel free to ask them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them. But yeah, I'll list for an hour and then I'll end it. I'll end my day. It's currently around 2:45, by the way, in case anybody is wondering. So not late in the day. I probably spent 2 or 3 hours actually doing reselling related work today. Not the best day for Kelsey, but realistic. Like I said, super realistic. So anyway, I'll catch you guys next week. I hope you have a good week. I hope you make all the good sales, and I'll see you next time. Bye.